from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
Hello there and welcome to your First Alert forecast. A fantastic view today. I know normally they look decent. I always will sometimes lie and say, oh, this looks great. This one truly does look great. Nice clouds, Erica. Nice look at the city, nice and bright. And, as you know very much so, perfect weather for me, so perfect weather for everybody else. I will not take any disrespect on this.
Yeah, I mean, this is fall in and of itself. I mean, temperatures right now have not really climbed out of the mid and upper 60s, and I don't anticipate we'll have too many that hit 70 degrees today. So if you are full into fall at this point, because it seems like it's felt like fall for the past month or so, with the exception of Labor Day weekend, you know, you're going to love this forecast that we have over the next several days, because we're eliminating those rain chances, and we're really going to keep a very dry fall-like forecast in the forecast for us. So let's walk you through it. The next 12 hours, really, for us, doesn't bring a whole lot. We'll still have a few clouds here and there, but overall it's just waiting on those temperatures to continue to drop through the overnight, which they will. Now, there have been some of you that have been dealing with these on and off showers through the day today. Others have just been enjoying a lot more of that sunshine, but it's this boundary that you see here. It extends from north central almost Pennsylvania down through portions of northeastern and north central Ohio. Again, this is really just a very weak boundary. It's actually an upper level boundary that's helping to spark a little bit of this activity. So we don't anticipate that it's going to hold on too much longer for us, but we may still have a couple hit or miss showers here over the next couple of hours. Very light rain in nature, not quite as heavy of downpours as maybe what we saw through the mid to early morning hours today. But again, you'll see this trend as we go through Precision Future View, where you get a couple showers that may develop here still within the next couple of hours during the heat of the day. And then really once we get into tonight, you lose that sunlight, you lose the energy to keep any of that activity going. And instead, it's just trying to work out some of those clouds. And the second we can break those clouds apart a bit more, for us, that means we're going to be working in some much colder temperatures, because the past couple of nights, those clouds have acted almost like a blanket for us. They've held in what little bit of heat we've had, but you're not going to have that luxury as we head into early tomorrow morning. If you live closer to the lakeshore, probably a start into the lower 50s, but I wouldn't be surprised if we have some inland communities starting the day tomorrow into the middle and upper 40s, and that's going to continue to be the trend as we go through the end of the work week. So here's your temperature tracker through tomorrow. Lunchtime temperatures mid 60s. You'll see maybe a couple folks hit 70 degrees tomorrow, but I think a lot of us are still going to be stuck middle and upper 60s. So how it feels outside right now, essentially just put that story on repeat for tomorrow, and you're not going to see a whole lot of changes. Where you do start to feel some of these changes, though, is headed into early Friday morning. I wouldn't be surprised, especially with some of our upper elevation areas out across our eastern communities, if we have some lower 40s to even some upper 30s trying to make an appearance, because I mean, you see Worcester potentially waking up near 44 degrees. It's going to be a pretty chilly start. We're not going to have a whole lot of cloud cover to wrap up the work week, and that nice trend does take us into the weekend, but it is going to be a very chilly start to your weekend. Temperatures, though, rebound nicely through the afternoon. We're back into the 70s. The one thing we are keeping a close eye on, though, is on Sunday. We have an opportunity to see at least a few showers trying to build in. This looks to be mostly an afternoon time frame, very scattered. We're not saying this is necessarily going to be a washout at this point, but just something to keep in mind if you do have some of those outdoor activities for Sunday. I know we've got football season going on, some homecomings potentially getting underway, so just keep that in mind through the second half of the weekend. How long that soggy part of the pattern lasts, we can talk about that in your 7-day forecast.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
All right, and here's a silver lining, too, with Sunday's forecast. I know we have rain chances in the mix, but notice how we have the sunnier icon of the other choices that we may have to put on that 7-day. I do think that if you're not seeing some of the rain on Sunday, there is a better opportunity that you're going to be dealing with a healthy mixture of sun and clouds, kind of like what we're dealing with this afternoon. So not a washout by any means, but definitely something to keep in mind. We may have a few of those lingering showers into Monday, but right now the temperature trend looks pretty steady as we wrap up the final days of summer officially. Temperatures into the 60s to lower 70s, overnights pretty steady into the 40s and 50s. So if you are a fall lover, I know we're not officially into fall just yet, but we're getting close. This is that kind of weather that you really thrive off of, because you're not really going to see a whole lot of deviations, I don't think, even beyond the next 7 days. Maybe some slight warm-ups, but nothing significant is what we're seeing. So
I'm one of those people. And today walking my dog was, this is
nice.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So.
I like to be able to wear shorts and a sweater. Ideal Jeff Slauson outfit. Erica, anything else before we let you go?
I don't think so. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the beautiful days that we have coming ahead for us.
I will. Thank you for saying that directly to me, not to the audience. All right, Erica Page, thank you so much. We'll see you coming up on 19 News.
Sounds good. See you then.
And that is it for your Facebook forecast. 19 News, 3 o'clock, 3.5 hours of nonstop news starts over on CBS. See y'all there.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV. Search for channel 1035.